0.4% rate of inflation that was recorded for the month of November 2023 signifies an 8.8 percentage point drop relative to the year-on-year inflation 35.2% that was recorded for the month of October 2023. Western region recorded the highest rate of inflation of 39.8%, and Greater Accra region recorded the least rate of inflation of 19.8%. From a food and non-food perspective, we saw a 10.5 percentage point difference, with food inflation 32.2% relative to 21.7% for the month of November 2023. The decline in food inflation was much steeper than the decline in non-food inflation, with food inflation dropping by 12.6 percentage points, while non-food inflation dropped by 6.0 percentage points. From a locally produced item and an imported item perspective, we recorded a 1.0 percentage point difference as we continue to see the dominance of imported items inflation, recording a relatively higher rate of inflation of 27.1% relative to locally produced item 26.1% for the month of November 2023. On a month-on-month basis, we've seen a reversal in the decline that we saw in October 2023, as between September and October 2023, we saw a drop from 1.9% to 0.6%. We've seen a reversal of the drop to an increase from 0.6% to 1.5%, indicating a 0.9 percentage point increase between October and November 2023. From a food and non-food perspective, we saw a 1.4 percentage point difference as food inflation recorded a lower rate of 0.8% and non-food inflation a higher rate of 2.2 percentage points.
Yato asano so akwendi sabanyoku no asoye na kanema mpeni John Dramani Mahama ebontoa ewo Western North na one omanmana kaza se be ya edubire se kwa akoto abaye mampeni fufuru nyame adoma afie da enima mato abade amano na okasa ewo bodi eno de to amanfo ho enim chese wohwe Ghana mu amanyoku bibire wa hane mu NDC4 ebidi akonwa so a omtoto nyoma yi emanoma nyina etumi ekoyi okasa no chese wohwe mrahye mienu anabre a omwo okasa no mo ho bi obi ti se kwablaminta akando dwaboso sanso na honorable Samsrahi o chese sa mpenifo menu ne breso no mo ya so afa bedi achi omodwuma mo ye na so nipa ne man ba ne hwe se sa nipa wi ene de adwuma hye o nsa so mo nye no mo ye nso a ombe ne yie
amanyoku a etimi kuta Ghana making sure say sika sem ni bibia kosu ye any NDC na bebia enyoma edru no bebia enyoma say edru no yehia obi a owo hundimdie yehia obi a waye bida abrafo friend no experience yehia experience ni asa betoto yenyoma yi amagana asa fa ne ntoma paefra enti ni amesre ene se Ghana for me empaba if you say NDC you were money member on my yebida. I hear to hey, no, you're my deputy minister, or you need Juma Kama. Ocean in your Akando, you're ranking member for health. Now, Ocean Nijuma, all year opposition, for ultimately said Nijuma so in it. And a man named Maumbe Sum as I pay Ghana is here, NDC will be. And in the American say me and Paba.
Kwanche for Penya Wada Creative Arts Agency and no Eye Jankroma Ekufuado, Wane Deputy Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Ora Mark Okrekumante Edia Tudasi say no. Creative art industry na ye krado se bronya ya ye babedi ombehwe no mato Ghana nwom pa na se omabo Ghana nwom se de be ya amanse nyina adwen ebetimi abaso na na wie no mo ye nsentrofo nhia mu emanyum tufo bi ti se Black Sharif Samini Reggie Rockstone any D Black ekopie asiebi.
This month's festivities for Dirty December, we need our artists pushed to the forefront, to be prioritized in the nightclubs and on the airways. Let that tourist sample not only the best jollof in the world, but the best artists too. So today, the CAA is backing the pledge of Play Ghana.
We must work together. There's an industry that you can never think you are powerful, you don't need the other person. Even a band, the drummer gives you wrong timing, you are in trouble as a singer. You need each other. So teamwork, the team spirit, and so performers, artists, visual artists, fashion designers, theater performers, they are the wow factor for me. I can't imagine the Chew and Paul Uncle Ebo and his people do on stage for 2 hours. If one person decides that he's going to miss his lines, you are in trouble. And so you can see the interrelation, interdependent in this industry.
It is not about Nigeria and Ghana, even though our jollof is better, let's get that out of the way. But it is looking truthfully on my year, is that if there has ever been time to make a move is now. You're talking about people making money? You seen them, Burna Boy, all of them, they're filling up these places. Yeah, corny about, and you know what really breaks my heart? We laugh at ourselves.
Especially for the fact that we have Beyond the Return, which has become like an asset to Ghana. Should anybody travel here and listen to 70% foreign music and 30% Ghanaian music, then what music have we sold to those who returned? If we value the people coming in and the influx of the masses coming in, then let's feed them our own. And I represent music, so let's feed them our music. Like, it has to be a deliberate approach.
It's not a blame game. We are not blaming DJs, we are not blaming artists, we are not blaming consumers. It's a step in the right direction for us all and our music and our culture. So play Ghana. Blessings.
Kwanche for Pena or share Ebwa Numa Hodo, Michelle Factories Ahodo, Ewo Food and Drug Authority, Ura Kofi Esa, Eddie Ato, my man and him say, Yeshe na tanks Ahodo I didn't sue a gum ne Yakrano, Brunya Bray, Yabeshe, Nea Room ye, na Efimbi Umuno, a year Frimeno, Eddie Ahunidi, na Impom Denso, Ebeshe Akrani ye, Sanse, Yebedi Brunya, in Nisa Ganani, Ubedi Brunya Berry, Nawafa Yare.
That tanks are with you. When was the last time you treat water tank? Because in soon quite trained, on there in Sobogu tank, you use also, I mean, the Munsum Muzuguer, Mediaziban, Ediaziban, and Sucrona. It's also about vegetables and fruits. It's the fruits and vegetables in the Minsa, onions, papa, the whole Edi, Ibena Yerba. Mimi no Ribe is the last Saturday before Christmas. But more than day, you will empty your water tanks, clean them. You're not able to add to bottled water, another sachet water. In Pepin, we have these water tanks. But the safety of the water tanks, how we clean the water tanks, is very paramount. Onubotuma boa, me ensure you use Sophie in Sunuato. I don't cry, when the architect will design water if here, one mount water tank or a dinosaur. The question is that, yes, technologically, it is to allow the free flow of the water under gravity. So they don't need pumps to pump the water to flow. But the question is that, how do we clean these mounted water tanks, which is so high? It's no or a BBA or there is a quadrinum.
Adeshia ewo akoti Winneba Junction se kwanya anase se dia kwanhia esisi wo makwan so no enya dia eye kura na ene no omayo ye kire kese e de atia mpanyifo mu kire mu se ombema aso ye so ya kwan ne akwantempon nsem so omomo na watwemienu speed rams omomo ye bi okwan no so se de be ya ho akwanhia no ano ebebrase
is to register our displeasure against the number of road accidents on this particular stretch. There has been records and numbers of several persons who have lost their lives as a result of vehicular clashes, as a result of vehicular knockdowns. We have taken the pain to put together data and statistics and have all that forwarded to one, the Ministry of Roads and Highways, 2, the Ghana Road Safety Authority, 3, the Ghana Highway Authority, and I've even petitioned them to construct for us speed ramps. But the response we've been having from them is that this is a transnational route, i.e. the ECOWAS highway. And so when they construct those speed ramps, it will impede vehicular flow. We beg to differ. It's Mankasim between Cape Coast, not part of the same ECOWAS route.
For the past 3 years, almost every 2 days, Obi Obeba has a road traffic accident within 24 hours to 48 hours. Now we're free. So I'm putting me at the bit my man as a first aider. I referring to the Kolibu Teaching Hospital as a third severe. The Benyani here from ambulance and so we were quite so. The youth, a lot of them. It's as if I'm buying bus and be as doctors. Our hospital. By ambassador Babes Wendy Parko, mortuary all the time. It is a day we're having. It is a cast statistics that it will be over around 30 from the 3 years. Road traffic accident.
The accident this be about 8, 10, 12 no after one. Apart from individuals car born. And see we impact or dos. And see they are more than almost getting 40 to 50. Since I'm there. The person before your phone say, obey speed ram na me.
Your best saying there. A driver for now fire kwano so I 1 year butar my hand. Now kwano do what friend a car kwanete. Now so impa so ya kwana. 1 year butar my hand. Odu baby oye zebra crossing. Impa wodo wo twem wo home what wo ma impa twem wo home mpo no. Na was the car was the tantam hen. Yes, one once when you butar my hand. Na inyanti no was the kai what the juma. Sabi kai was the fabrotin adimpa was the common impa mwodi. Into the car no was the impa to walk here now. Ndamana was the con 1 year impa mwondi.
So for baby edu ye dane ye ho akwa ba ye ba e ba retwe nkomo na nyame ya adoma brande be na ye to mensi abato na eyoman hihye amamra na wo mu se mensi ye behwe ye nkura ni nkura se na mpuntu e wo kromu no ebia ko se na be ya Ghana yenyi abom ye betena se na hwe local government mpanifo kwan ye fa so etoto no se ye to aba ni wi a mpuntu no ko anase etise ye na ye homra ye ba ye betena se retwe nkomo